Hey, thanks for joining the channel. In this episode, we're going to talk about the 4-foot county line tiller, so stay with us.
Hi, this is Tim and Joel. Welcome to Midwest Hunting and Outdoors by Two Dumbasses, a podcast about the outdoors, hunting, and being a steward of the land.
Hey, if you like what these two dumbasses are doing, please hit the like button and subscribe today.
This tiller's from Farm Fleet, one of many places. That's where I bought it. It's a 4-foot gear-driven tiller. So first thing we're going to do is check the gearbox level, which is this bolt right here. There's a breather on top to fill it, but we take this nut off. If the 90 weight oil comes out, we're in good shape. All right, we're in good shape for the gear-driven gearbox here. This is where all the gears mesh together for the from the power shaft into the gearbox, then into these gears, and then that's what turns the tiller blades. Okay, let's check the gearbox now. Again, there's a filling plug here on the side. It's a 9/16, just like the gearbox. I'm sorry, like the gear lube bath. And then we've got a breather on top. So let's take this one off. It's a little harder to get to, but not a big deal. All right, as you saw in that close-up, there was a little bit of oil that came out of that. I could fill it, but it's just as bad to overfill those. So as long as there's oil coming out of there, I know I'm adequate level. So I'll check it again in the spring, and if it needs oil, I'll put it in then. But so those are the two oil reserves. There's a grease zerk on the other side that is on a bearing that the tiller shaft runs on. So let's do that next. Put some grease on that zerk. All right, to my knowledge, there's only one zerk, and it's on this seal that the tiller shaft goes into. So we're gonna pump some grease into that. And we are ready to go. Alright, we just hooked this up, did a little maintenance on it. You'll see that video here on the maintenance points. Man, the hookup went really well. I didn't do any editing on that. It was kind of a first time deal, and that never happens, to be honest with you. So I am using a quick disconnect on this. So see that episode. We'll put that link up above here if you want to see the Harbor Freight quick disconnect for this tractor. But again, this is a county line 4-foot rototiller. It's a clockwise rototiller. You cannot change the path. It's 4 foot, which is just a couple inches narrower than the width of my tractor, but it works out pretty good. So I can't change the directions of the tines. The tines go clockwise, which are going to be towards the tractor, but it's getting to be fall food plot time, and it's like super dry and super hot. So I mowed some oats that I was using in my food plots just for a cover crop during the summer. And now that it's mowed, I'm going to go in there and till it So when we do get some rain or there's some forecasted rain, I can go in and seed it. What I found is when it's super dry, it discs and tills up the best. So we'll see what happens here. But the price of this tiller 2 years ago was $15.99, $1,600. I just looked online, and with inflation, now you can get one of these bad boys for about $2,400. So they've increased $600 in the last couple years, and I suspect they're only going to go up here for a while. But man, I love this. We are not sponsored by Farm Fleet or any tiller or County Line, but it's been good to me. It's a heck of a lot nicer than my disc in the sense that I can till and I don't have to come and drag it or anything. And once it's tilled, I pretty much am ready to plant. That's broadcasting or drilling. And I might come back over and conopack it or drag the seeds in, but that's it. So it's really cut down on the work and prepped the land a lot better than what I was doing with my disc. So with that, let's go out and see this baby in action. Okay, on this tiller, it does come with a stand, so I will move this stand up here, and I've got a bolt here that I've just put through. I need to find a nut for that before it gets lost, so I'll put a nut on that before we go out in the field. And then from a PTO standpoint, I have hooked up the PTO, but it has a slip clutch, which is super nice, and I'll get a good picture of that. So this tiller has a slip clutch, which is super nice. If you hit a stump or a fence post or whatever, if your slip clutch is set up correctly, it will spin instead of breaking your tractor or breaking the tiller. So super nice feature. A lot of these have shear pins. Nothing wrong with that, but a slip clutch is a lot better and more tunable. And some of them don't have anything. So that's one nice feature of this unit. Alright, as you can see, this ground's super dry also, but it's not as much clay as up above. So it really is tilling, and the oats have been eaten off for a while, and when I mowed this, you know, just not as much mass there to till up. But I think it's in great shape. Really happy the way the tiller performed. Again, this is the 4-foot County Line tiller. You know, one thing I haven't mentioned so far is you definitely do not want to back up with this tiller. So whenever you're going to back up, make sure you raise it and go forward. So again, super. We're supposed to get some rain here, so I'm up early this morning and trying to get this tilled up before we get some rain. Blessed rain, it's just so dry. But anyway, until next time, be safe, have fun. and get outdoors.
Thanks for listening or watching our show. We have some exciting topics and guests coming up.
We ask that you subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
We look forward to hearing your suggestions for topics,
Questions and comments. This is Two Dumbasses signing off. Until next time,
be safe,
have fun, and get
outdoors.
outdoors.